Alright, so, okay. Alright, so I think this is good right now. I messed with the microphone a bit here. Alright, still a lot more to do here. Give me 1 second. I still had to tweet this. Alright, yeah, pretty much starting pretty late. Let's see, copy URL, then paste it here, then copy. Alright, and let me go back here, then, alright, and then at everyone, and then copy paste. Alright. Alright, usually the link to Twitch does not work on Discord. That is weird. Alright, let's go back here, make sure everything's working. Let me go back to Twitch, make sure Twitch is working. Alright. Yeah, pretty much starting late, so this is what happens when I start late. I gotta make sure everything is working. Bitrate, that's good bitrate. Good bitrate, that's all good. Alright. Okay, go back here. Okay, and we got a green square. Everything seems to be working fine. Alright, and why do I have glasses? I do not wear glasses. Man, I do not wear glasses, so I don't know why the glasses are in here. Let's take off the glasses. I don't know why I got two Santa Claus outfits with glasses on. There we go. I mean, you're welcome to tell me if I look better with glasses or no glasses. If I look better with glasses or not. Yeah, the glasses are off. Alright, so it's all looking good now. Alright, stream is working well. We got the tail. Okay. Alright, time to start this. Right, so... Alright. Hello. Hello, Fluffy Fluffs. My name is Kitzu, and I'm gonna be drawing some Dragalia Lost fan art today. What the heck? Okay, so yeah. This is taking like a while. I think it's like because of the stream. No, not that one. I need some free copyright music, so some of them are copyrighted. So yeah. Let's see. All right, here we go. Try this one out. Okay. Alright, everything seems to be working well. Okay. So far trying to use the ones without vocals from Dragalia Lost, since the Dragalia Lost pretty much has a lot of music made by a Japanese pop star. So a bunch of it would be copyrighted, I guess. But I don't want to risk it too much. So alright, so to begin, let's open up a new image here. Get a new project set. Alright, and then let's get our reference images. Alright, get some references already. Alright, so I'm gonna draw this character called Nedrick. So yeah, Nedrick started off as a villain in the story. But later he pretty much becomes your ally. So think he's actually a pretty cool looking character. I don't know. This is a form that I haven't seen yet. I think this is the form when when he has like the power of creation or something. Like he probably uses, I don't know if he uses the power of the primal dragons or something. Alright, so we're gonna use this as reference. Alright, let's make it small. Alright. So I'm just gonna play the Dragalia Lost music for probably a short while, just probably 30 minutes. Don't wanna risk any copyrights or anything. I'm just gonna probably just play background music or something over it. Alright, let's get the pencil and let's begin the sketching process. Alright, let's get a good look at Nedrick here on how he looks like. The sword is gonna be the toughest part because I can barely see his sword. He's got a couple of belts too on him, so yeah, it's almost like they're trying to make him look Final Fantasy-ish. Alright, let's do a complicated pose. I like to challenge myself sometimes. Don't know why, that's just what I do. I challenge myself a lot when I draw, like do complicated action poses. Trying to think of one here. Alright, so I'm not sure how he holds his sword. Does he hold his sword like a Buster Sword? Like Cloud Strife? That's what I'm thinking about, because I have not really played him or unlocked him. I just know he becomes your ally in the story, but I didn't unlock them though. I haven't played Dragalia Lost that much. I mostly play it during its dying months. So I played it pretty late when it was dying, so yep. It just like shut down a week and a half ago already, so rest in peace, Dragalia Lost. I managed to get the art book too. Alright, enough about myself. Let's try to get that pose that I'm trying to do. Alright, trying to think of a pose. Let's see. I should have thought of this sooner before actually streaming, but I was running out of time. Okay, I think I got one. I think I got a pose here. He holds that big sword with just one hand. Alright, no commercials playing. That's actually good. Alright, let's get this pose going. Usually I like to start with a stick figure to try to get it right. Alright, so that's his right hand. Yeah, he's got the sword on the right hand, so he's not left-handed, he's right-handed. Alright, so he's gonna go like that. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's a big mistake that I must have done. Should have thought of the post earlier before streaming this. Yeah, this is always the toughest part to do. It's like what kind of pose would you like to draw your character in? Alright, hopefully my voice sounds okay because I increased the sound a bit. So hopefully you hear me a little bit more better now and you don't have to like increase your volume. Alright, man, I think I just forgot the pose I was thinking of. Alright, let me go back here. Let's try like a cool calm battle pose here. Let's think of a cool battle pose that he's got, maybe something like that. Yeah, I gotta try to draw this pose pretty fast because then I forget, like, oh man, this was a complicated pose that I forgot how it looks like. Alright, so just run this. Alright, like that. His legs need to be a little bit folded, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Alright, how long does his body go? Hits. I would say about 3 hits on that upper body, maybe? 3, well, 4.5 it seems. Yeah, trying to imagine the amount of hits that he's like, how much he, the length of his like upper body, how much hits it looks like. Alright, so something like this. Let's try to scale this. Where is the transform button? Here we go, scale and then rotate. Alright, let's see if I got enough, like, let's see, the image resolution, here we go. Alright, so we got image resolution, usually it's 300, but I'm using 350. Okay, that works, 350 works. Alright, so he's gonna hold his sword backwards. And he's gonna have like a, I don't know if he can actually throw like a shadow balls or something from his hand. He kind of looks like that character that actually has like dark magic or something like that. That's what he kind of looks like, but I don't know any of his moves. Okay, we got the stick figure ready. Alright, so I guess it's time to focus on sketching the way he would look like. And he's got this figure that almost like he likes to look down on others. One, two, three. Alright, so we got 3 right there. Alright, so now he's got like this, his hair looks like dragon horns. He's got this depressed, sad look to him as well. Or this tiring look. Kind of like this look that says like, you bore me. Like, why am I even bothering with you? That's the way. That's the way his eyes look like. His eyes look like he's like actually tired. Okay. Also, I'm not really sure if anybody is watching, but hopefully I am actually being heard. Let's see. Am I being heard? This look that says like you bored me. Okay, no, okay, I'm actually being heard. Okay, that works. Okay, so I am being heard. All right, and it's not okay. So it's public. I'll make sure the video is not private. I don't want to make that mistake again. I'm glad I remembered to check. Okay. Okay, it's public, not private, so that works. Okay. All right, that actually works. All right. I just wanted to check if everything was working or not and just listen to myself for a little bit. All right. All right, it's all good. All right, all looks good. All right, let's just try to get a sketch of the eyes. All right, then we're gonna have to get his hair. Let's just do a simple sketch right here. This is where the hair is gonna be at. He's got this little weird mark on his forehead too. I don't know what that mark is. It's got this long hair that looks like the horns of a dragon. So it's just gonna do it like that. And then just do a sketch of his hair. Should reach right there. All right. Then there'll be some hair right here as well. This is just a sketch right now. Nothing too complicated. So I'm just beginning. All right, now time to draw his body. All right, so he's got this coat. Let's just draw a few spikes here and here for the coat. Alright, it's making random spikes at the moment for the coat that he's got, the fur. Yeah, I could have gone with a different character, but I keep choosing the complicated ones. Alright, time to switch the music. I think copyrighted one is playing. Alright, just changing the music. If there's no ad playing, that means that it's just possibly free from copyright. Alright. So no ad played. That means that it's a possibility that it's not copyrighted. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I probably should start again on the face. Maybe I want him to look in a different direction. Alright, let's start here again. Alright, let's select this and then drag it down a little bit. I feel like I made his neck a little bit too long. Yeah, that's gonna be quite complicated. Alright, we should probably begin with just a simple body sketch for now then. I think I'm just making things a little bit more complicated for myself. So I feel like I should probably just begin with a simple body sketch. Let me go all the way back where I made the hair. Alright, as far as I can go. So alright, let's start all over again on this. Alright, so yeah, that's always the difficult part of the drawing. Thinking about like what to draw, but I didn't have time to think about it. Alright. Alright, let's delete this part here. Okay, let's start with this here. Okay, I'm trying to keep this image in my head as much as possible. Alright, trying to keep this image in my head as much as possible here. I'm trying to draw him like he's like powering up or something. Here we go. All right, I think I got this right here. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got the pose that I want. What the heck? Okay. I want to use the eraser. Usually it happens automatically. All right, I think I got the pose now. All right, there's gonna be that right there. All right, gonna delete the shoulders. They're a little too big, so I don't think he's like that built up from the body. All right. So let's try to move as quick as possible with this sketch here. This is how pretty much they do comics when they try to come up with characters. All right. All right, so it's gonna be half the arm, and then it's gonna stretch a little bit more. All right, spread the arm a bit, move it a little bit back for this pose I'm trying to do. He's gonna have his hand open right here. All right, and he's got his coat skirt thingy. I don't know what it's called. Gonna make it like just like expand a bit. All right. All right. Okay, that'll be as much as this goes. All right, now we can get another image. Then we're gonna do this a little bit more detailed. So now this is where we actually start going more into detail here. This is gonna be pretty complicated. All right, let's start doing the hair now. All right. Let's get back here. Alright, just making a simple sketch at the moment. Alright, now it's looking a bit more like him now. It's looking more like Nedrick. Alright, so just doing rough sketching at the moment. It's not gonna be too detailed. Yeah, we don't get that many pictures of Nedrick facing forward, do we? Yeah, he doesn't really look forward. It's almost like sideways a bit. Yeah, there's only this image I found right here. Open image, new tab. Yeah, this is the only image I see that has like a look of his front face. So I can use this as an example there. All right. Let me go back. All right, hold on a second. All right, let's see. Try to look at this. All right, so where the little this little top forehead logo is gonna go. All right, gonna draw his cloak, his fur cloak. All right, let's go back to our reference. Mm-hmm. I feel like I made the cloak a little too big there. It's not supposed to be like extremely big. All right. Alright, so far so good. Let's go back over here. Let's have a look at this. Alright, so he's got like pauldrons. Alright. Alright. I think he's got like another form, I think. But I never really unlocked it. Alright. Been working pretty hard on a different kind of drawing. And I used the 3D model to get the pose. So sadly for this, I did not use a 3D model, so I'm just going a little bit different here. Okay. I'm trying to look. I'm using like a lot of references. I'm using like 5 references for this. 5 of them. That's already like a lot. Alright, I got that, and then he's got like more detail on his cloak. Let's see, erase the parts that we don't need here. Right. What else am I doing? Yeah, I got that right here. Get that right there. Right. Let's draw a little more spikies on the cloak. Spikies. Cloak spikes. It's gonna be difficult. Alright. That. Then draw a pauldron here. Alright, so if that were to this, that's the. Alright, the shoulders would be right here, and this is where the shoulders would end, and the body would connect there. Alright. Yeah, there. So the pauldrons will be about right here. Alright, so he's got a pauldron. It will reach the pretty much half of the arm here. Pretty much close to the elbow. Alright, yeah, very close to the elbow there. Alright. And his arms are kind of skinny, so there's not much to draw on the arms because he's wearing a cloak. All right. Alright, so good thing I'm using non-copyrighted songs. I mean, no commercials have been, no ads have been playing on these songs. So hopefully they're not copyrighted. But I think it's been almost an hour now, so I guess I should stop the Dragalia Lost soundtrack. Just gonna play one more song here from the game. All right, so yeah, this will be the last song. All right, and yeah, this will be the shoulder there. All right, and then it's got like more fur coat in here. All right, and then he'll be holding his sword on this hand. All right, now the shape of the sword is gonna be the difficult part since I don't see too much of a sword. Alright, so looking at the sword right now. Okay, so let's just get the basic shape of it. I don't think it's like that big. Oh, I did not meant to do that. Set a folder, get all this in there. Alright, so we're not gonna focus too much on the details of the sword, since most of it will be blocked out by the codes. If I can make it a little bit 3D-like, facing the different direction. Yeah, make it a little bit like 3-dimensional-like. Okay. Alright, so we got the coats now. The coat is like shredded from the bottom. Alright, now we gotta get his the details on the shirt. So he's got like strings here. Alright, got that. He's got this little diamond things here. Right, that's about all the detail there is. And he's got like a belt. Alright, so he's got a belt here, he's got a belt on the other side as well. Alright, so let's see. So this is gonna be where that is, and then the pelvis would be about right here. This is how you determine how the legs go. You pretty much do like this little thing that makes it look like Superman underwear, pretty much. Alright. Alright, and the arm will be about right there. Okay, so that's be like right here. And then his hand's gonna be a little bit bigger to make it that closer look on it. Gonna be pretty difficult to watch how it looks like. I think it's called tangents. Yeah, alright. The hand's gonna be a little difficult. Alright. Gonna have to draw belts right here. He's got a couple of belts on his pants. That's like 2 belts. He's got 2 belts on here. So let's make one. Let's make one line here and another line here. And I think it's better to draw on the bottom. Yeah, that looks better. All right. That. Draw that little line, which pretty much resembles a slipper. It's got like a couple of strings here forming an X, 2 X's. Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. And all right, hello, Phil. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. Welcome. Alright, I have to draw another belt. There's like a couple of belts on his coat. Oh, darn, hiccups. Alright, I'm gonna draw the belts swaying in the air a little bit. Alright, this is a pretty difficult drawing. I could have chosen a more easier character like Not, but yeah, I chose to do a complicated one, which also happens to be my favorite character. He's pretty cool. Alright, and then we're gonna do that little thing here. RPG characters and there are too many belts. Yeah, true. Yeah, too many belts. That must take a lot of patience to come up with belt designs. Designing so many belts, I wonder how companies do it. Alright, there we go. And like a little spike here, and then it becomes like a kunai. Yeah, this thing looks like a kunai. It's like he's got kunai knives on his belts. And I have to draw another one here as well. Alright, so I'm not focusing too much on the detail because it's just a sketch so far. Alright, now he's got another belt here. Trying to draw him in a pose like he's powering up. Or he's just like powerful. Like he's just like imposing his power, like just like looking down upon you. Because that's how he looks like. He looks like he's the type of like character that looks down on the weak. Or down on the ones trying to think they're strong or something like that. That's what his goal is. Challenge yourself is good too. Yeah, it is. I wish I could go a little bit faster, but this actually took like almost an hour already. I did not want this to take an hour. Alright, the difficult part here is the sword. Alright, so the difficult part is the sword since I cannot really see the handle on the sword. The only reference I can get is oh, alright, commercials are playing. Alright, let me skip to another song here. Okay, I'll play one more. Where is that song? Oh, it's right here. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I cannot see the sword. The only reference I can get would be this one. Or is that the other one where he's like powered up? This one. Alright, so I can see the handle of the sword. So yeah, I gotta make it something kind of like that, but not too spiky, because I see these are way spikier. But in this one, it's not that spiky. So I feel like I need to draw the handle of the sword somehow like this, but not too pointy. Not really familiar with the game, so... Oh no, this game is dead now, so... Yeah. This game is dead. It died a week and a half ago. So this is a game made by Nintendo called Dragalia Lost. It was for the phone, and they discontinued their services a week and a half ago. So this game is pretty much dead. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I feel like I need to make the hand a little bit smaller. Yeah, hands are really difficult. They're the number one enemy of an artist. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something from the hand. Oh wait. Oh wait, yeah, I think I know what I'm missing here. Need to draw it backwards. Yeah. Okay. This is why I look weird. Alright, so I need to draw it backwards. So he's holding with the hand facing forward. I'm trying to use my hand as an example. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at my hand right now to use it as an example of how I will hold about how I will hold this sword. So my hand will be forward. So that means my thumb will be on the top. Okay. So kind of like that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so somehow like that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Alright, there we go. So that's how the hand would sort of look like. Alright. You can just move it up here. Alright. And just continue sketching the sword. Don't want it to be too pointy. Alright, thumb will be in front facing the character. Yeah, holding the sword like that, the palm will be looking forward instead of backwards. So yeah, this is quite difficult. Alright, now comes the belt part again. Alright, so he's got a lot of belts. And then just drawing the belt here. It's just gonna go through the hands since it's just a sketch again. All right. Foxtail pen. Yep, I draw with my tail pretty much. That's what it is. I'm trying to make it look like he's putting this foot forward a bit. Sadly, I cannot really get the hang of this. Alright, we'll go with this. Sword has foreshortening, so yeah, it's tricky. Yeah. Alright, let's see now. Gotta get the cape, the cloak at the bottom. Alright, so it's kind of like shredded a bit. Alright, then get the cloak on this side. Alright, and like that, then his, oh yeah, the back has the shape of the forehead symbol he's got. Alright. Alright, so I think the sketch is pretty much done. I just need to draw his hand. Let's see. for that. Another one here. Alright. Yeah, hands are always difficult. There we go. Alright, let's add a little bit more detail on the hair. I must reference this to his hair. Let's erase a little bit here. Gonna erase the hairs that look like his horns. Yeah, like that. To make it look like they're actually folding, and why it's not the eraser working. All right, there we go. Sometimes it thinks that it's not using the eraser. All right, there we go. Okay, now that looks a little better. All right, now we go to detail sketching. Gonna use the red sketch. All right, so I feel like the legs need to be a little longer, but I guess I'm gonna focus on that later. There we go. Hello, Haas, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you doing? Let's go with color red, and we're gonna make a red detail sketch. Alright, trying to do this as fast as possible here. I'm eating. Be right back, something urgent. I see. I wonder what you're eating. You're gonna make me hungry if you say it's something delicious. Alright, I don't want to risk the copyrights, so I'm not sure. I don't want to risk copyrights, so I'm gonna play some other music here. Let's go back and let's just play some relaxing Zelda musics. Yep, just some Zelda music. Alright, ad is playing. Alright, let's go back here. Alright. This one will be better. Alright. Alrighty. Close Dragalia Lost page here. D&D Geek, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How you been? Hello, Cakesy Bread. How's it going? Glad to see some of my viewers are actually coming back after a while. Alright. Hello, Cakesy Bread. Something urgent. Hamburgers, homemade ones. Hamburgers. When was the last time I had hamburgers? Probably on the last weekend, I think. Hopefully my voice sounds good. I actually tinkered with the settings on OBS, my streaming program, to see how I'm heard. Also, how do I look with glasses? I don't know why I have these glasses on. I just thought of putting them on, and I'm just like, I don't know. Just being Santa Claus. Did the glasses stay or did the glasses come off? I've been alright. College has been pretty busy. Oh wow, busy college. What classes do you had right now this week? Sounds fine so far, my voice. All right, thank you. Glad it's working. All right, let's see how this guy did it. Yeah, trying to get the hair right. Somehow the hair doesn't look well. All right. So, how's everybody been? Yeah, what kind of class are you taking, D&D? Oh, all right. Here we go. Let's see. Get that. All right. Put this back, and then I need to draw the ear somewhere around here. The ears are like right next to the eyes. There we go. Then draw the face. Alright. This is a pretty difficult character I chose to draw. But I enjoy challenging myself sometimes. It's a pretty bad habit of mine sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. To challenge myself way too much. Well, I'm about to wrap up this course with history and math. Oh, sounds cool. You're taking care of the classes that are considered like not necessary for your major? Sometimes there are certain strategies that people do when they're trying to learn their major. Like they gotta get the classes that don't have too much to do with what they want. They just get those out of the way first. And then they finish up with taking the ones that they actually do want to really learn. But sadly, I did not took that kind of strategy too much or too well. I challenge myself a lot too, lol. Yeah, I think it's probably bad to challenge myself on stream though, because I feel like people expect me to actually move through the drawings a little bit fast sometimes, but I'm not able to move that fast after like not drawing for quite some time. Yeah, I'm just trying to major in one topic. I see. That's nice. What are you trying to major in? Somehow this doesn't look right, but somehow it kind of fits the character look. Nintendo drew it a little differently, but then I saw this other art here that looks a little bit different. Not sure if it's drawn by the artist or fan art. That's the part I'm not sure. I'm using this as my reference so far. I'm using this as my reference right here, because every other drawing I see is just him looking a little bit sideways. There's not much reference of Nedrick from Dragalia Lost. Alright, and I gotta try to draw those details on his shirt. Alright, that. He's got like this little diamond shapes. Alright, so I haven't played too much of Dragalia Lost. I kind of only played like probably 4 months before they were shutting it down. So I didn't really manage to play the whole entire campaigns and raids that it was giving out, including the crossovers between Fire Emblem, Mega Man, and Persona. So I didn't really play the crossovers. I kind of did not know that they were doing a crossover with Fire Emblem. I would have loved to actually play the Fire Emblem side story. Ever since that cricket, for some reason, always look at the floor, just making sure it's not coming back to murder me. LOL. I remember that cricket. Yeah, I remember that cricket. I think that cricket is not coming back anymore if you actually scared it away or stepped on it. I'm a history buff, so I'm majoring for something I'll enjoy a lot. Oh, you like history? Oh, that's nice. Oh. So you're learning like United States history or like world history about other countries? Alright, it kind of feels like I drew more on this side than on the other side. Yeah, it feels like I drew more on this side, like I extended it. Yeah, let's just click and drag this a little bit to this side. There we go. Alright, let's see. This buttons. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're not actually strings. It's actually another belt on his chest. Dang, how many belts does this guy have? So many belts. These are not strings. These are belts. He's got like belts forming an X here. Alright, I had to try to form like a little square here. Okay, try that. Try another line here, another line there, a line here, a line there, another line here, another line there. I was using the wrong pen, that's why I was looking this way. That's why I was looking wrong, I was using the wrong pen here. Let me try again. I started with early US history, and next course I'm moving on to modern history. I don't know if it's a global or just Western though. You don't know? Oh. Well, I do know that history usually started out like on Europe before the Americans inhabited the United States. Flipped? Have you flipper the canvas? He is learning a bit, but I assume that was from the sword. Oh, leaning? Yeah. Yeah, I want to to give a little bit of a lean, maybe, for the sword. So I'm sure the sword weighs a little bit, so lean a little. And on this hand, he's probably like casting like some dark magic on it, since he's like a type dark out of all the elements in the game. But yeah, that's pretty difficult. I'm just going with what I can do so far. Alright, so he's got like a belt forming an X. And he's got patterns on the cloak. Alright, so he's got these patterns on the cloak. Let's see if I can get those patterns. Like a dragon tooth or something here. Like something forming like a tooth. Alright, so once this video is done and I watch it tomorrow and see if there's no restrictions of copyright, I might probably end up making a playlist of Dragalia Lost music as I draw this. I actually bought the Dragalia Lost art book, and I want to try to practice the art style, see if I can actually do it, which is what I'm trying to do here as well. I may not get the pose correct to make it look as good as the art style, but I think the main issue would be the coloring. The coloring will be the biggest challenge here, I believe. Alright, let's go back to the image here. Let's see. So I couldn't find a more higher detailed drawing of the original artwork. Oh, this is the highest detail I got so far. See if I can find something better. There doesn't seem to be anything. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything more higher quality than this. There is this one right here. Yeah, there's this other one right here, where there's the part where he teams up with you in the story mode. So yeah, looking at the way that he was drawn here, there's the cloak. It almost looks like they forgot to draw the shredded areas of the cloak in this part. But yeah, you can see his belts right here. Simple art style, it looks like. Belts, another belts, little belts in the shirts. Okay, I didn't notice this. You get a little bit of a better look at this sword, the sword that he's got. Okay, but still, that's not enough to actually look at the handle, right? Yeah, you can't see the handle of the sword, so yeah, I still got no idea how it looks like. Or it wasn't the focus. Yeah, there isn't that much close-ups of the character. I believe there's actually another one. Let's see. I think there's actually another one. It's one of him with his minions. Yeah, there's another one here with his minions, but it's still pretty much almost the same pose. He looks a little bit more skinnier though. Yeah, there's this one right here, where he's with his crew that's called Agito. So yeah, you can see he's like really skinny. Yeah. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought that was his sword. That was not the sword. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the sword. Okay, almost thought that was a sword, but no, that's the club from this other guy. Almost thought he got a sword. All the rim lighting. I forgot what rim lighting is. Let's see, I think there was another one. I can't seem to find it. I'm trying to see if there was another one. I remember there was another image here of him. Yeah, there's this other one. Oh, too closed up. Yeah, there's another one here. Yeah, there's like a lot of lighting on it too. Yeah, I can't seem to find the other one. The one that I'm trying to look for is nowhere to be found. But yeah, nope, couldn't find it. Yeah, so then there's this other one here. Alright. Okay, I can actually see a better look at what he has down here. So these are like little crosses on his cloak. So another detail on there. That pauldron, that. Sorry, so nothing too important that I'm missing. Still can't see the handle of the sword. But yeah, but I can actually look at this a little bit better now. All right, so I got an idea of how this looks like now. Just little crosses. Alright, so these are just strings. Yeah, I forgot what rim light is. I haven't been 3D modeling for quite some time, but I knew there was like this like effect tool called rim lighting. Alright, so these are like little crosses. Alright, let me get a look at that image. Alright, here we go. Okay, so they like squared shape a bit on the areas here. Like that. And then it kind of looks like a knife at the bottom. Alright, and then right underneath the cloak. Alright, so sort of like that. They look like little crosses. They're like sharp at the bottom. And there's this little area here that stands out a little bit, and then it's going down. Probably extended a little bit too far. That. Just draw this. Alright, just like that. And then the same thing over here. There we go. Yeah. All right, so far looking okay. Not fully confident that this is gonna look good. Not fully confident this will look good, but that's usually what the problem keeps becoming over and over again. All right. All right, hopefully I did the arms at an okay length. Hopefully the arm is not too long. The arm usually has to reach to your mostly to your thigh. So about right here, probably almost at the belts on his leg. So yeah, your hands usually reach your thigh. Oh, that looks about right. All right. All right, then I gotta draw the fluff on his wrist. He's got fluff on here. Really fluffy. Fluffy cloak. Is he cold, or is it just to look for cool appearances? Alright, that looks good. Got some fluff on there. Fluff on the wrist. Fluffy wrist. Fluffy. Taking these glasses off. Alright, there we go. Took the glasses off. Don't know. I don't feel good about the glasses. Maybe I should probably do a bit thing on Twitch, so you can just like put some bits in there and I put the glasses on. All right, here comes the difficult part. That would be like the hand. Alright, that will be the difficult part. How would I hold that sword if I were in that position? Like my thumb is looking forward, then the tip is moving down, holding. Let's see. I'm trying to use my hand as reference. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. I guess we'll do it like a little bit straight. That. Okay, like that. And the index finger goes at the bottom. All right. Hopefully the fingers are not too fat. The only fat finger is the thumb. The only finger that needs to be fat is the thumb. Always remember that. The other fingers don't need to be fat. Skinny fingers, good fingers. Skinny fingers, don't do fat fingers. I remember I used to do fingers really fat, but I think that would be like for cartoon style. I mean, that's okay if you're doing the cartoony style. They got really thick hands. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I feel like it's going too far. No, okay, it's looking all right. Alright, so far so good, I believe. My worst enemy. Fingers, hands. It's my worst enemy. Ah, gosh. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to bring water. I forgot to bring water. I just realized that. I forgot to bring my water bottle. So I'm not gonna be hydrated during this stream. I'm not going to be hydrated for this stream. I forgot my aqua. I'm gonna dehydrate. Alright, I think that looks alright. Alright, so there we go. Alright, we gotta delete this right here because it's gonna be taken by the cloak. Okay. Alright. Ah. Not good, but good. But bot? What bot? I'm trying to get the reference. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so that looks alright. Hopefully it's not too thick, or maybe I can edit it a little bit later. For now, I'm gonna leave it that way. Let's make this little spiky sword thingy. Alright, then get back to the cloak. Then the belt, get back to the belt. Alright, and then decrease the size of the eraser. Start erasing. Here. Erase here. Erase this parts. Alright. Alright, so now that I drew this, I know exactly where the sword ends. Alright, and Alright, so now I got this side of the cloak, and I got that. Oh, gotta draw the end of the cloak. Alright, gonna leave it just like that. And then, let's see, what else? Gotta draw that belt. Alright, then draw another one here. Then the belt. Alright. I feel like they messed up on the feet, the legs. I feel like I messed up on the feet. It's gonna be the toughest part. Yeah, so the feet are pretty skinny. They do thicken up when it goes up to the pelvis, though. Alright. I feel like the whole entire body thing is actually easy when I do upper bodies and all that. But when I start doing the hands and sometimes the legs, I feel like that's where things just become very difficult. So yeah, drawing upper bodies, it feels like it's easy. But if you draw the whole entire thing, it becomes pretty difficult. Yep, the music just stopped. What happened? Alright, trying to bring back the music. Alright, it's all good. Alright, there we go. Alright, not really talking too much since I'm focusing on the drawing. That's what happens when things become very complicated. Ah, man. Also, yesterday at work, I actually decided to join game night. Yeah, there was game nights. There was a game night at my job. I stayed like an hour extra, and I just played video games with some of my coworkers. We just played video games. We played Mario Kart for a bit, and then we also played Smash Brothers. And it was just for fun, nothing else. Not competitive gaming or anything. We just play for fun. A few other coworkers brought their children to play as well. It was actually pretty fun. Just played like 8 players Super Smash Brothers. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I'm actually at a good place that actually values a bit of people, values their employees pretty much. And I think it was actually funny when one of my coworkers was talking to the kid, and he's like, that guy was just like, I haven't played Mario Kart since the 64. And the child was like, the 64? What is that? And then it's like, oh, well, that was like a long time ago when TVs were actually still like made out of were like so big they were made out of stone. And dinosaurs were like roaming the earth, he was telling the kid. Dinosaurs played this console. And then I disturbed the chat he was having with the kid. I'm just like, oh yeah, Barney the dinosaur was still alive back then, right? And then he just started laughing so hard. Because I just brought up like, yeah, he said dinosaurs were roaming the earth still back in like 2000s or the 90s. And I'm just like, oh yeah, Barney the dinosaur was still there. I remember. After he mentioned the dinosaurs still roam the earth. And then I brought up Barney the dinosaur. Yeah. And yeah, that was a thing. It was like a kids show. Not sure if like any of you guys know about this, but yeah, back when I was like a little child in like early 2000s, I watched this show on TV called Barney. And pretty much it was a PBS Kids show. It was just a show for babies and toddlers and stuff. And yeah, Barney the dinosaur was something that I kind of watched back then as a little cub. But yeah, he just started laughing so hard when I just brought up Barney. And the child was just like, who's Barney? It's actually a little bit weird to think about. That the things that we all knew as children, our children will never know. Because those shows are dead. It's kind of weird, but also funny. Like, wonder what kids are gonna be watching in this new generation. I even read an article too, and I think this article was talking about the next generation, and I do not even know if I'm a Gen Z or millennial, because I don't know, the internet just saying like, oh, millennials, they're in their like 30s and 40s, and I'm just like, wait, so does that make me a Gen Z? Because I'm in my 20s, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, does that make me a Gen Z, or am I a young millennial? Like, the internet doesn't even seem to know what a millennial or Gen Z is. Or what age gap they're in. So I'm just like very confused if I'm Gen Z or millennial. The internet is just very, very confusing me. And then there's this other generation that are actually being born right now this year, and they are like age 12 as well. So 12-year-olds and younger are now pretty much considered the next generation, being called Generation Alpha. And I think people are finding it weird that this new generation are not called just Alpha. They're also called iPad kids. So that means that these kids are gonna be just watching YouTube. Like that's pretty much it. Like the babies being born right now are gonna be just holding an iPad very, very, very close to their face, and are just going to watch YouTube videos. They're not gonna watch TV or anything. They're just gonna touch random YouTube videos and anything that catches their attention. And then they're saying that they're gonna know how to use an iPad since birth. And I'm just like, that's true. And then there's like a bunch of videos and TikToks just making fun of this generation. There was this, I watched this TikTok about this guy just like using his iPad like a toddler would, just like leaning so close to his face just leaning it so close to the screen. Grabs a couple of chips and starts eating the chips with his face so close to the iPad, and then starts coughing right on the iPad. And then it's just saying the next generation is gonna be like this. And then there's another one which I don't agree that the next generation is gonna be doing that, because I mean, Generation C has already been doing it. And yeah, it's pretty much just like, you know, watching people play video games. And then the kid is like watching a YouTube video of Roblox. And the dad walks in and he's like, hey son, you want to play some PlayStation? Nope. What about the Xbox? You want to play it? Nope. What about the Nintendo Switch? You wanna play that? Have some father-son bonding time? Nope. So you rather watch someone play video games instead of playing video games? And then he says like that, you play basketball? And he's like, yeah. Why are you watching basketball then? Enjoy your video, son. And I'm just like, that is kind of true. But I don't think the next generation is gonna be doing that, because we have already been doing that right now. I have been doing that. I have been watching people play video games like for almost a decade by now. I mean, I stopped doing that 2 years ago, but a decade ago I would watch people play video games on the internet. But that was mostly because I was watching these guys play video games on the internet, because I actually know I am never going to own a PlayStation, and I'm never gonna play this game because it's on PlayStation only. So yeah, I will watch people play PlayStation games and Xbox games because I know I will never own those consoles in my life. So if I see a game that I'm interested in, but no, I'm not gonna get it because I don't have that console, I would watch somebody on YouTube play it because I'm interested. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Like I really like Kingdom Hearts, but I did not have a PlayStation, so back then I would watch somebody else play Kingdom Hearts games because I did not have a PlayStation to play that game on. So all I could do was just watch somebody else play it on YouTube. Alright, there we go. Yeah. I still sometimes watch people play games on YouTube sometimes. Not that much anymore. I only watch one channel play video games a bit. Well, they do not play it too much. They just like talk about it a bit. And that's because I just want to know if I'm making the right purchase of the video game. I want to be sure that I'm actually into a game that's actually a good game. And see what these people actually think about that game. If they say it's a good game and worth your money, I will buy that game. If they say it's not a good game as they thought it would be, then I will watch somebody on the internet play it one day, possibly. Alright, so far so good. Let's see, what else am I missing? I'm missing this part here. Yeah, it does look a little bit like he's leaning to this side. So I'm actually glad I managed to actually do that. I was not really aiming for that lean, but I'm glad it's actually there. There we go. Now what's left now is to get the hand. Alright, let's see if I can get this hand. Alright, let's see if I can get this hand right. Pretty much gonna try to see if I can mimic the one that he's got on his pose. Maybe see if I can find some other reference. Alright, let's try this out. Yeah, that does not look good. This hand does not look good. Looks a little weird. Unless I can manage to make it look 3D or something. Let me see the other hand. Trying to find out how this works. Okay, I think I got something here. Okay, I believe I got something. Let's lower this opacity a bit lower, and then try it out here. Okay, I think this actually works a bit. Okay, I think this works. Alright, don't make it too thick. It looks a little weird. Okay, and then like that. Okay, and then the thumb is gonna be like on top here. Okay, like that. Okay, that works. Okay, yeah, that works. Alright, that actually works. Alright, here we go. Alright, I want to make the too skinny. The legs feel like they're too skinny. Alright, now comes the face. Can I just draw the eyes? We have a closer look. Right, and then just give him those lazy looking eyes. Look at that. Alright, and then he's got like a line right here in the eyes, and then he's got the eyebrow. The eyebrow looks really short. Oh well, that's a very short eyebrow. And that's a really short eyebrow. All right, he doesn't have that little chin thing. All right. All right. Next is coloring. All right, so I have reached the coloring phase. Let's go back here, select the magic wand tool. Get the areas here that I don't need to color. Yeah, I probably messed up on the legs. They're probably not good. Alright, so now let's get to the color. I'm just gonna do basic coloring just to end the stream right after it. I'm gonna use the ink for now. I feel like I actually got used to this way of coloring a bit. So let's go with thick paint style. Okay. His hair is actually gray. We're gonna go with, let's see. Yeah, his whole clothing is actually like a dark gray color. So we're just gonna go and start doing some thick painting. Let's move this to the bottom. Maybe it's not good to do paint. Let's see, marker. What would a marker do? Let's see. We might need some blue in there too. Oh yeah, this is even better. Alright, that's even better right here. Alright, let's just color the whole entire thing grayish blue. Okay, did I forget to select something? Okay, there we go. Now it's working. It's actually getting out of the zone that I didn't want it to. Alright, just doing some basic coloring. I cannot really explain too well what I'm doing. I just do it. So I don't really know what everything I'm doing is called. I'm just doing basic color. Alright, his gloves are black. Alright, so that's what I gotta look out for there. And then the shirt is actually black as well. Gonna color this one black. Yep, shirt is black, and the belt here is also black. It's actually a bit more darker. All right. And then his hair is pretty much almost the same color as his cloak. Alright, and let's lower transparency a little bit. Alright, and then the cloak is actually going to be like brown. Not too dark though. Alright. I gotta be sure not to get out of the lines. Get the cloak. Alright, so I'm just basic color and just trying to color as fast as I can. Alright, and then just get the skin color. Not this one. I get this one works, maybe? Nope. Okay, this one works. Alright, so far so good. And then doing this. And alright. I have been reading articles about VTubers too. I think it was one about Nijisanji. Some Nijisanji guy is like one of the popular male VTubers of Nijisanji. I'm not sure what it's called, but he said that he's not really enjoying that people are actually paying him so he can actually read the comments. So he's actually like has like a big audience, but most of his audience is mostly just like paying him to have their comments highlighted, and he doesn't like that. Like, people are just like begging for his attention, that they're actually spending money so he can just like read their comments. I forgot what the VTuber's name is, but I know he's a popular male in Nijisanji. But I heard like he doesn't actually like it that people are just like paying him all the time so he can just notice the comments. So I think he's making some changes or something, or taking a break. Because yeah, I wouldn't like that either. For people to just pay me money so I can just notice their comments. I mean, it's actually something that happens when people get so popular. There's just so many comments that they can read. They cannot really read everything. So you pretty much are talking to yourself still, like I am talking to myself right now with no viewers. It's pretty much gonna be the same. It's pretty much the same thing when you have like a massive audience, because you cannot really keep up with everybody. So it's pretty much the same way as not having an audience. Pretty much, you're gonna be talking to yourself still. Like even if I had like 50 people watching me, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the audience. But yeah, even another artist that I watch, I feel like she's not able to keep up with the audience sometimes. She's getting like, I don't know how much she's getting. I think she's getting like 14 viewers now or something. So it must be pretty tough to keep up with 10 viewers. All right. Yeah, I want to have time to do other things, but sadly I haven't been having the time to do anything. Family's still here in the house, so gotta spend some time with them sometimes. Yesterday, after doing game night at work, I went to this Christmas light show with my family. We just got in the car and just drove through some Christmas lights. It was actually pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see the lights. They even had music, and the lights react to the music. We saw like little igloos, penguin lights, candy cane lights, gingerbread house lights, and all that stuff. Everything Christmassy you can imagine. It was all like lights. Yeah, it looked pretty fun. Pretty nice. Alright, I've been streaming for like how much hours? It feels like 3 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours and a half. Wow, 2 hours and a half of streaming. And I got no water. No water. Meaning I have to like hydrate soon. I forgot my water. That was the most important thing to forget. Water. I could go for some water now. But I must not get water just yet. I'm almost done. I'm almost done here, so the water can wait. This comes first. The aqua can wait. Drawing comes first. We can finish this. We can finish this. I know we can. Just gonna do basic coloring. There we go. And then the other glove. Alright, then I need to make the fur on the wrist. Alright, just a little bit more. And let's see, increase the size of this. Man, I'm gonna have to like start erasing a bit of the gap in the middle of the wrist there, right here with the wrist and the belts. Forgot to not deselect that part. I'm just gonna have to do some erasing around there. Alright, turns out that's actually all the coloring there is. Let's color this area here. And then color this area as well. All right, then when we do this, it still looks like that. All right, so yeah, looks good. Use the pen, and then we use the pen. There's no difference, it still looks the same. We can also use the paint bucket tool. All right, so there we go. This is as far as we get. All right, this was a pretty complicated drawing, so hopefully I can finish it tomorrow during streaming. So yeah, hopefully it's done by tomorrow. I can actually finish it tomorrow maybe. And then next week, probably do more Dragalia Lost art, because I really want to try to practice this art style. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take this a little bit seriously. Let's just save our work. Gotta go to Clip Studio Paints, Drawings, and let's just call this one DL Nedrick. Alright, there we go. Don't forget to add our watermark in there too. Let's import our the watermark. Where is it? Thumbnails, 2022, art, and it should be in this one. What in the heck just happened? Need the mask? Okay, it was masked. Okay, that's the first I seen. Alright, and alright, lower the opacity of the water on the watermark, and we got it right there. Alright, we got it. Alright, all good. Alright, well, that'll be it for now. Well, it was nice to see a bunch of familiar faces here come back after a while, taking the November off. So yeah, as you can see, I haven't been talking too much. That's pretty much what happens when you don't stream for a very long time. You just use your ability to keep talking nonstop and all that. You just, I don't know, it gets you get kind of rusty on your streaming skills. Whatever you were doing during stream, it kind of gets rusty after a long break. So yeah, but once I'm at it again, I guess I'll start talking a little bit more, and yeah, see if I can actually start learning more about art, so I can probably start talking more about it. Because I need to talk more about art. I need to talk more about how it works. I need to talk more about what I'm doing, because I don't know what it's called, what I'm doing. I just do it. I just do it. Just like the night guy says, just do it. Why did it stop again? The music just stopped again. Oh well, I guess that'll be it for now. Well, I guess that'll be it. All right, let's just play one last song here. All right. Well, that'll be it for now. So thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been nice seeing you back, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will continue this tomorrow and see if I can actually finish it. So yep, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoy, follow me in my other content, and yep, join the Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord, guys. I have a Discord, so you guys can actually join it and just chat, do whatever you want. Let's see if this works here. Yep, it works. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord and, you know, just have chats, post your art, have fun. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. All right, have a good night, guys. Take care of yourselves, Fluffs. See you later.
When